Hey everyone, it's Rita here. So I wanted to show you a few things that might be beneficial for your kids as they head back to school. So some kids struggle with the whole being at school, focusing, a bit of anxious feelings about going back, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes we can have things in place that they are a part of, getting ready to prepare them for going back to school, and they can feel like they're actually empowered to have some control over this thing that they're so out of control with. So I wanted to go through a few things with you that may be an option to help with supporting your kids as they are heading back to school. So I wanted to show you these. These came in like today and they're really cool. So, well, some of them we've had before, but you can actually get these, not those ones, where are they? They're up here. These are the new ones. So we've got some essential oil diffuser bands. These are actually a slap band, so they will open up like this. So there's a dolphin, isn't that the cutest? And just slap it onto your band, your wrist, and in here this has got a little lava bead in there that you can drop essential oils on. So I know some kids like to have something that's almost like a little bit of a fidget, and so this can be really calming for some kids. My son loves his, just kind of clicking it. Might drive the teachers insane, but you know what? We're helping our kids out. But what they can do is they can have their essential oil on this little lava disc that's in there, and they can be smelling that. You can also get like the kids' lava bracelets, and you can do the same thing. With these ones, you would drop a drop of essential oil into your hand and just roll the beads over it. So getting the kids used to that. Some schools will be fine with this kind of stuff. So we've got, these are the new ones. So we've got a dolphin. So these would be really cool for the younger kids. We've got a little crab and a doodle. Look at those. Are they not the cutest? But we also have some that might be a little less caricature. Well, they are. So you've got some that have just got a round face. So this might be really good for some of those older kids who don't necessarily want to have a caricature cute little thing on their wrist. So these ones are cool. They work exactly the same way. So you get your slap band, and then you put your oils in there. Plus we also have the ones that have got a little smiley face. So we've got lots of different colors there, so they work exactly the same. You can also, if you're a bit worried about the lava stone, which is not an issue, you can put a little felt pad in there instead if you wanted to do that, and it works exactly the same way. So they just pop in and out just like that, and they'll be in there for the kids. So that's something that they can have with them. You can also get, these are the cutest. We've got some really little diffuser pendant necklaces. So this one's a unicorn, but we actually have Superman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, Batman. I don't think I've put Flash on the website yet, but the way these work are, inside here we have a little felt pad that you put your drops of essential oil on. And the good thing about these ones is we actually send them with one of these ball chains. And the good thing about this, like I used to send Millie to kindy wearing one of these, and sometimes she would get, when she was teething and just, it was at daycare, not at kindy, sorry. She was teething, she used to get those horrible shoestring snotty things. And I used to put a drop of Digest-Zen in here. It wasn't that she was sick, that was just what she did when she teethed. Put a drop of Digest-Zen here. She would just wear it around her neck, and it would clear her up for the day. It was amazing, and we just do the same thing the next day. The good thing about these ball chains are, if you've got a younger child, you can actually cut these so that so you can cut a few balls off if you think that it's sitting a bit too long for them. But they're really good ones to wear just around the neck. So if you thought that was a bit too long, you could cut it up a little bit so that they can wear it obviously with a smaller, shorter neck, or you know what I mean. So that one you can trim to size. So cute little, these ones are new, the unicorns, they're so cute. So those are some of the jewelry type options that you've got. One thing that you can do, and I used to do this with Millie when she went to kindy, they've also got them in their school bags too, is one of these little keychains. So these will get I don't know where my little sample vials are. They come, oh, just here. So they come with some sample vials, but what you can do is you can actually get them as little roller bottles too. So you can dilute your sample vials that will fit in here, and they come with 10 little 2 ml sample vials. But you could get maybe a 2 or a 3 ml roller, and you can have it so that instead of dropping oil anywhere, you only need maybe a drop of it, or you can dilute or decant maybe a 5 or 10 mil roller that you use at home for whatever it is into here, so you don't need to use a lot of oil. And then they've got something that they can roll on them through the day too. And I would just have this on the kids' bags at school so that they can go and get this, whether maybe they're feeling a bit anxious, they feel like they need to focus, they might have a cough, something like that. Put your labels on the top here, and you have a little, like a first aid go-to for them to help with emotional and also physical things that they might come up against as well. One little tip with this too, especially if you're doing maybe a roller, is you can put a little bit of something like On Guard or a protective blend, and make this a hand sanitizer. So rather than having to have a separate spray, which you can too, you can get little 10 mil, 30 mil, 50 mil, whatever, and make a hand sanitizer. Make them a little roller that's got those oils in there, and they just need to roll it over their hands, and kids with gross germs on their hands can use something to get rid of them. Anyway, so those are really cool that they can have, and they can attach to their bag. If you maybe want them to have maybe some bigger rollers, some schools will let you, some won't. Let you just check with your school whether that's happening, or your daycare or whatever. You can, if you are sending along glass rollers, you can get these silicone covers. So they will, let's say this is on your bag. It's not really, but you can put these over, and I did it the wrong way, and they will clip onto the outside of the bag, so they will just stay there. And it means that if that bottle happens to drop, it's not going to guarantee that it won't break your bottle, but it will give it a bit of protection if it does get dropped on the ground. So that can be really cool as just a little fail safe. You can get them for your 5 and your 15 ml bottles, but I can't imagine that's going to be something that is going to be taken to school, but it might, I don't know. But that's just a little thing that you can have on their school bag so that it doesn't go missing as well. If you have, sometimes we want our kids to have a few little things, and you can get these cute little, these are made by the women in Nepal. So these are they're our Create, they're essential oil purses, but they don't have to be. They've got really great little slots inside here that you can put your essential oils in here, but you can also put some other things in there that can help to support them, to keep them all together. So there could be little cards in there, little notes from you. You can also, if your schools aren't okay with having glass at school, you can use your nasal inhalers. So these ones, if you've ever seen the Vicks Vapor inhalers, don't use them on, that's just my suggestion. You can make your own, and you can have these for the kids that will help them with studying, keeping them calm, all sorts of things, and they can just smell it. So it's got little holes along the bottom here, you can see those, but there's also one at the top, and inside here is a little a felt pad, stick, whatever, and you put your essential oils in here, pop it in. There's a little cap that goes on the top that locks it in place, and then this will, as long as it gets put back on there, this could last you. I've got some of these that have lasted me years, and you can still open it and it smells just as fresh as ever because it is sealed. Maybe if you've got an older child that wants something that looks really cool, these are a metal version. So in here, you get your little, if I can get it out, one of these, and you just shove it in this way. But what I suggest when you are using these aluminium ones and the glass is don't push it all the way in. You want to have it sticking up a little bit here. Put your essential oils on, then you put it like that so that you can smell it this way. So it'll just sit inside the casing like this, and just like that. I haven't used a lot of these ones, but because these tend to be a really good lock on them and airtight, I think this one would probably, after time, dissipate. So you'll just need to change the felt pad that's in there. But these are little things that your kids can actually help themselves with, and you can help them get ready for it before school. Say, okay, what can we do to help you have something available if you're feeling a little bit anxious, or if you're feeling like you can't focus, maybe you're a bit tired or something like that. They can have a little bag that's got some goodies in there. They can be wearing something on their wrist. They can be wearing a necklace. They can have a little keychain that they can go to. So there's lots of little ideas that you can start to work with that helps them feel empowered, but help them get this ready. Don't just go and make it all for them and say, you need to take this to school and use it. You need to work with them to get them excited, ask them to smell the oils and what ones work for them, because when they have ownership over this and this is something for them, they're more likely to use it and less likely to go, Mum told me to use this, so I'm never going to touch it. That's often what happens in our house. So if you can help them get involved and work out, is this something that you think might be helpful for you? You might find that your kids are feeling a lot more empowered to use the oils, and they're more willing to give them a try because it's not just something they're told that they have to do. So hopefully those little tips have helped you in the lead up to getting the kids ready for school. There's a few weeks to go. Hope you're using oils and all sorts of things to help keep you calm through the school holidays, and maybe the kids too. But if you've got any questions or even any other suggestions, maybe comment below so that anyone watching can get some ideas for themselves too. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.